The adult website industry generates billions of dollars a year, and most people who try to enter it fail for one of two reasons. They pick the wrong model for their resources, or they get the legal and payment foundations wrong before they build anything. This video covers what you actually need to know to start an adult website across every viable business model in the order that keeps your business alive. Start by understanding that adult websites are not one business. They are 5 distinct businesses that share an industry, and choosing the wrong one for your resources is not a strategic error you can correct midway. It is a rebuild. A free tube site monetizes advertising and affiliate revenue against high traffic volume. A premium membership site charges subscribers for exclusive access to a locked content library. A live cam platform earns through tokens, tips, and private shows between viewers and live performers. A creator marketplace takes a commission on content and subscriptions sold by independent creators. And an AI companion platform monetizes through subscriptions and credit-based micropayments with no human performers involved. Each model has different economics, different content obligations, and a different audience. Understand which one you are building before you write a single line of code. Before you choose your model, the legal foundation is the same across all 5. In the United States, Section 2257 requires every producer of sexually explicit content to collect a government-issued photo identification from every performer before production begins. Keep those records for 7 years, name a custodian of records, and display a compliance statement on every page carrying explicit content. Violations are federal criminal offenses carrying up to 5 years for a first offense. The AI companion model removes 2257 exposure for AI-generated characters, but any real performer imagery or user-generated content on the same platform still carries the full obligation. Build your record-keeping infrastructure before you publish anything. Age verification is a separate and expanding obligation layered on top. A checkbox where users declare their age has no legal standing anywhere that enforces verification law. Texas imposes up to $10,000 per day for non-compliant platforms, and Louisiana allows up to $5,000 per day in civil penalties. United Kingdom regulators are actively enforcing under the Online Safety Act. In 2025, the Take It Down Act added a federal 48-hour removal obligation in the United States for reported non-consensual intimate imagery, enforced by the FTC with civil penalties attached. Integrate a third-party age verification provider from day one on every model that involves real performers or user-generated content. Budget 20 cents to $1.50 per check. Non-compliance is not budgetable. Payments are the next layer, and they are more complex than most founders expect. Stripe and PayPal prohibit adult content in their published terms and have terminated accounts and frozen funds without advance warning. The industry runs on specialized high-risk processors such as CCBill and SegPay, with fees that typically run between 10 and 15% of transaction value. Approval requires a live site, complete policies, and full compliance documentation. In 2026, MasterCard's Acquirer Network Guidance requires processors to verify that documented age and consent records exist for every piece of monetized content. This means your 2257 records now directly determine whether your payment processor keeps your account open. Compliance and payments are one problem in this industry, not 2 separate tasks. Lose your payment processor and you lose the business, regardless of product quality. Now choose your model with full knowledge of what each one demands. A free tube site is the highest traffic model and the most search dependent. It earns through advertising networks that pay on volume, affiliate offers that convert traffic into commissions, and premium upgrades for an ad-free experience. You need 100 to 200 videos at minimum for a credible launch, each with unique titles and descriptions. Because adult search optimization failures are almost always metadata failures. The tube model has the lowest revenue per user and the highest dependency on organic and referral traffic. Owning a niche the largest platforms do not serve is the path that works for a new entrant. A premium membership site runs the opposite economics. Lower traffic volume, higher revenue per visitor, and a content library that has to give subscribers a reason to stay that they cannot find for free. The competitive advantage is almost always a specific performer, a specific niche, or a production quality and consistency that mass content cannot replicate. You can launch with 20 to 50 exclusive pieces if the value proposition is clearly communicated and the niche is specific. The site lives and dies on subscriber retention, which means your content calendar is your business plan. A live cam platform is supplier dependent in a way no other model is. The split rate you offer performers determines the quality of performers you attract, and the quality of performers determines whether users return and spend. A new cam platform needs at minimum a dozen active performers before it feels live to a first-time visitor. Recruitment, onboarding, and performer relations are operational functions that never stop because your supply side is the product. A creator marketplace is a two-sided network where neither side joins until the other is already there. Breaking that deadlock requires recruiting creators who already have audiences elsewhere and giving them a strong reason to bring those audiences to your platform. Your commission rate, payout reliability, and creator tools are what creators evaluate before they commit. The model scales when creators bring their own traffic and your platform captures the monetization layer. This is the hardest model to bootstrap from zero and the highest ceiling model once momentum is established. An AI companion platform has the most structurally attractive economics because there are no performers to pay and no supply side to recruit. Revenue runs on subscriptions and credit-based micropayments for image generation, voice, and premium scenarios. Platforms that retain users have solved persistent memory and character consistency across sessions. A companion that forgets the previous conversation is a novelty, and one that remembers is a subscription that renews itself. This model still requires category-approved payment processors and age verification infrastructure. The compliance picture for AI-generated explicit imagery is evolving across jurisdictions, so treat it as a continuing obligation rather than a launch checklist. Infrastructure decisions follow your model. Mainstream hosting providers can suspend adult sites without notice, so use providers that explicitly permit legal adult content and are engineered for video at scale. Never serve video from your own servers because a content delivery network built for adult traffic is what keeps playback stable and costs predictable. A .com domain attracts fewer blocking lists and more inbound links than adult-specific extensions, and that gap compounds as your organic reach scales. Traffic sources are industry-specific because mainstream advertising platforms are closed to adult content. Your acquisition channels are adult advertising networks, niche search, communities on Reddit and X, and adult directories. For creator and cam platforms, performer cross-promotion and affiliate programs are often the strongest early channels. Every model requires at least one organic traffic engine that does not depend on a single paid source. Monetization stacks rather than choosing one lever. A tube site runs advertising alongside affiliate offers and a premium tier. A membership site sells subscriptions alongside pay-per-view access. A cam platform layers tokens over free viewing. A creator marketplace takes commission alongside optional promoted placement. An AI platform stacks subscriptions over credit purchases. Running multiple revenue lines means no single failure ends the business. When you are ready to build, there are two honest paths. Purpose-built adult scripts for tube sites, membership platforms, cam sites, and creator marketplaces are faster and cheaper than starting from scratch, with core flows, compliance hooks, and payment integrations already in place. Custom development is the right choice for a concept the existing scripts do not fit, or for a platform that requires proprietary features for genuine competitive differentiation. The platforms that fail are almost always the ones that rented software they never owned, or built custom on a foundation that was never compliant and could not survive a processor review. This is where we come in. At Xpertz-io, we work as a development partner for founders building adult platforms they fully own. Whether your model is a tube site, a membership platform, a creator marketplace, a cam site, or an AI companion product, we build to your specification with compliance, age verification, and high-risk payments engineered in from the start. Then hand over the complete source code. You choose the model and the market, and we build the machine underneath it. If you are ready to build an adult platform on a foundation regulators and processors cannot knock over, The next step is a conversation about what you want to create. There is no obligation, just a clear view of what is possible for your model and your budget. To explore the solution, request a demo, or discuss your project, visit Xpertz.io.